everybody, I'm out on the porch today. It's a beautiful day today, nice and sunny. It's a little bit chilly, it's in the 40s, but the wind's really not that bad, so you can hardly tell. Spring's coming, spring's already here, and since I moved to a place that's a little bit colder, I would have been starting my seeds probably a couple weeks ago, but I'm actually just now getting into it, and I had some stuff growing in my containers, but you know, almost a week of snow accumulating on them and stuff like that. They didn't make it too much. But here's some of the seeds that I'm going to go through, and basically just going to tell you some of the cool stuff that I'll be growing this year, and you know, where I get the seeds from and stuff, and why I'm growing them. And I got so many to choose from. It took me so long just to go through and find out what I'm going to plant this year. What are the things I want to grow the most? Because I've got at least a couple hundred different varieties of seeds, and you know, not just corn. I got like 20 kinds of corn, you know, all the different things like that. So stay tuned. All right, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm gonna start going through some of the seeds. I'm gonna be doing kind of like a spring cool garden with some cool weather stuff, and I've got some oriental greens. They're called Ching Chang Bok Choy, and I can't wait to grow those guys. Also got some other oriental greens, and these packets that look like this, they come from Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds, which is rareseeds.com. So I've also got some tatsoi, which is an oriental green. Some ground cherries. I grew these. I started growing these last summer. I planted a whole bunch, and they got about, I don't know, maybe about 2 inches tall, and then I forgot to water them, so they died. But I'm gonna try it again. Scarlet runner beans. I grew these guys last summer, and I kind of planted these a little bit too late, but I got some flowers. I ate almost all the flowers off. These are a perennial bean, and you can eat the flowers, you know, the fresh bean pods and everything like that. And these are beautiful, beautiful bright pink red flowers. And I'm gonna grow some more of these again this year. Some carrots. These are just regular Scarlet Nantes carrots. Also some atomic red carrots, which are some really cool dark red carrots. Some beets. These are Detroit dark red beets. And I got 2 kinds of sorghum that I'm going to be growing. I'll just show you through the package. One of them's the sugar drip sorghum from Baker Creek, and sorghum is a grain crop that produces some grains that you can make flour out of. You can pop them. You can make sugar out of the stalks and stuff and make like a sorghum syrup. And I also have Terra Humera sorghum. It's a popping type of sorghum. Terra Humera popping. All right. I've got probably about 15 different varieties of amaranth, but these are just some of the ones I'm going to start right now. Kerala red amaranth. This is a very short amaranth that's used for greens and salad greens in India, and it's from the Kerala region of India. Opapio amaranth. This is a Mexican amaranth that has black seeds, and it has bright red tassels. And this one gets pretty big. Let's see. Beautiful large red upright flower spikes, bronze green foliage. Makes this Mexican heirloom a real knockout. I think this one gets pretty tall. This one gets at least 6 feet tall. So. I have some magenta spreen lamb's quarters, which is a type of lamb's quarters that has really, really big leaves, and it's like a purplish on the inside of the leaves, closer to the stems. It's like a bright purple, and those are pretty cool. I can't wait to grow those. I've got some brilliant rainbow quinoa. I've got 2 kinds of quinoa already that produces a gold seed, and then another one produces a red seed. This is brilliant rainbow, where you can get yellow, pink, red, orange, black, green. I don't know if I said green, but you got all these different colors. Oh, here it is right here. Red, burgundy, orange, yellow, cream, and green. There's also a black quinoa too. I looked in these seeds and there's a couple black ones. These are 2 packs of seeds that I got from 420 Homestead. The San Juan Dipper Gourd. Can't wait to grow those and make some spoons, some dippers out of those. Also some San Juan melons. These they almost look like a honeydew, and they look really, really cool. And I'm sure anything that comes from these 2 packs came from nativeseeds.org. These are basically a wild version, ancient native seed from the Americas. Kazakh melon. The Kazakh melon's pretty cool. It's an ancient heirloom that was recently discovered. I don't have time to go through all that. This variety is an early, resistant, and drought, and a good climber. It's early, resistant to drought, good climber. It is from Central Asia, collected in Kazakhstan, and this is pretty cool. I've seen some pictures of this. The Kazakh melon. I can't wait to grow those. Some more kind of melons. This is the Desert King watermelon. It's got like a light olive green rind, and they're bright orangish yellow on the inside. So now these aren't all the seeds I'm gonna be growing. I'm just trying to do it in phases. So, and I'm probably gonna do a 2-part series to this, where not only am I showing you the seeds, but I'm also growing them. You know how I'm gonna be growing them. This is a golden sweet pea. This is a sweet pea from India, and it's got yellow pods, yellow seeds, and yellow peas. I mean. And produces flat pods, bright lemon yellow, great in stir fries. It has tall 6-foot vines with purple flowers, collected from a market in India, rare and tasty. So I like this because this is going to be real tall. My beans didn't get very tall last year, so hopefully these ones will. Some other peas I'm going to be growing is the blue potted garden pea. And I think there's a Blowshockers or something. I don't know if this is German. Beautiful ornamental pea, produces lovely blue pods. Dates back hundreds of years in Europe and still popular in parts of Europe and Canada. So I can't wait to grow these, some blue potted peas with my yellow potted peas also too. Some Hopi tobacco. I'm hoping to grow some of my own tobacco. It's hard to start from seed, but we'll see. This is red orach. This is actually a relative of quinoa. It's a chenopodium. It's a relative of quinoa and lamb's quarters. And it's got bright fuchsia red stems and leaves. And it's a really good salad green. I can't wait to grow those. The squash Seminole pumpkin. This is a tree pumpkin that was grown by Native Americans in Florida and was recently rediscovered, but originally discovered by Spanish settlers. This wild squash of the Everglades, round, light, ribbed, 3 pounds. Sweet flesh is deep orange, dry, and a good quality. This productive vines are resistant to insects and disease. So this actually grows up trees and hangs down from trees. So this is going to be cool. Some of the peppers, sweet Hungarian pepper. These are these wild peppers. I forgot the name of them, but they're a wild pepper that grows in Mexico. And they're these really tiny little, teeny tiny little peppers. And I'm sure the name will come to me after I grow them out, but should have them all written down. This is the calico pepper, which is an ancient purple pepper. It has purple leaves and purple peppers on it. And I grew these last year, and I'm going to try to grow them again this year. This is the Untitled hot pepper. It's like a yellow habanero. It's one of the hottest peppers that you can get. And I got these seeds from MHP Gardener, and hopefully I'll be able to grow some of these this year. Oh, wind. Oh, no. There goes my seeds. That's a bummer. Alright, they didn't go far. Okay, let's get through these. Okay. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Unexpected wind gust. Also some bouquet dill. Dill's a really good herb. We put it in everything. I grew some last summer also too with my corn, and my wife loves dill. The Trinidad scorpion pepper. I also got these from MHP Gardener, and I've tried this, and this stuff is some hot stuff. You want to be careful with that. All right, some bee balm. Great for attracting pollinators. A lot of medicinal properties from the bee balm also too. Make teas and stuff out of it. And garden peach tomato. This is one of my favorite types of tomatoes. I grew these about 3 years ago. And these are yellowish to red, fuzzy. They're actually fuzzy peaches. They don't have a smooth skin. Or I'm sorry, they're a fuzzy tomato. The skin of the tomato's got like a soft fuzz to it, and it looks like a peach. These are my favorite tomatoes I've ever eaten and ever grown. And I can't wait to grow some more. Obviously the Galapagos Island tomato, harvested from my porch. Market More cucumbers, basic variety. These are blue tomatoes, which I've got from Douglas Fire, and he wants me to grow these out for him a little bit. And I did some research on the blue tomato, and these here are a hybrid. They're a recent developed hybrid out of Oregon State. Purple cherry tomatoes. These are also some of my favorite. The purple cherry tomatoes, green on the inside and dark purple on the outside. And I grew these with the fuzzy peach tomatoes about 3 years ago also too. Peace vine cherry tomatoes. These are a type of tomato that produces an enzyme that creates a naturally sedative effect. It's a relaxing tomato. So it's actually a tomato that calms you down. A good natural medicine right there. Great for anxiety, high blood pressure, that kind of thing. Honeydew melon, basic variety. I'll be growing some of these with the other melons. And forgot about this one, orange Thai hot pepper. These are some real long, spicy orange peppers from Thailand. And I've had these seeds here are probably about 4 years old, so we'll see how they do. I'm sure they'll do fine. Last but not least, some of the glass gem corn that I bought, and I have a lot more. I'm gonna actually just start these out, maybe see if these will grow a little bit sooner. But there's some nice rainbow colors in those seeds right there, and we'll see how those do. So that's it, guys. These are all the seeds that I've got. I'm gonna be planting these. I'm also gonna be planting a whole bunch more. This is just kind of what I'm doing right now. These aren't my bulk seeds. These are seeds. These are really, really good heirloom, non-GMO seeds that I want to save, and I want to keep the seed from these. So I don't have a lot, so I'm going to be starting these, putting these in some dirt and kind of babying them for a little bit. I've got pounds of other seeds that I'm going to be gardening, different natural gardening, but these are going to be planted. These are going to be little starts when I put these guys in the ground outside. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video, and it's going to be me planting all these. Thanks for watching, guys.